Welcome to International Women's Club. My name is Aggie. I'm from Poland.
I'm Karina. I'm from Peru.
I am Chris. I am from Peru.
We're going to share beautiful Easter traditions today, how we used to celebrate Easter when we used to live in our native countries and how we do it right now with our new families in a new ground. And we're going to share beautiful Polish tradition, how to make palmas. We make them for Easter, and this is how we start. You just get whatever you can in your yard, and because it's Easter right now and it's a very, very early Easter, you don't get that much stuff. But I went to my yard today and I found some willow branches and some dry grasses and boxwood, and we're going to just decorate that branch with different layers of greens and grasses and flowers, and it's going to come out really, really beautiful. So I hope you will enjoy it with us.
I'm very excited about this.
Yes, me too.
It is a lot of fun.
I'm gonna take care of the pink ones. Yellow, you will do yellow, and you will do
light blue.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can mix them up.
Let's start it. I'm excited about this. It's the first time I'm doing something like that.
Me too.
Well, I'm glad you can guys do it with me. It's so much fun to do it with other people and share it. Karina, how do you celebrate Easter with your family?
Back in Peru, it was, in my family at least, it was more centered around the church and our traditions as Catholics. So I don't remember festive things. Mostly was praying, going to church. We have a tradition that is visiting 7 different churches, which we cannot do around here because we don't have 7 around us. So it was that, praying together, some special meals. We don't eat meat. Any Friday of Lent, it was just fish and seafood.
Yes,
Right.
that's what we celebrated too. I'm from Cusco, the highlands. So in Cusco we also follow that tradition. It's more like religious. I'm Catholic, so we focus more in Jesus and all the things he had to go through because of us, right? So I think that's the way we do it.
In Poland, it's very similar because it's all the same religion. We're all Catholic, so it's basically the same. We do start Easter on the preparations for Easter is basically Ash Wednesday, when we go to the church and we get the ash on our head. Here I know
On
it's
top of
different.
your hair?
Yeah, on top of my hair.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
Oh, your hair.
Yeah, how is it here?
Here, when we go to Ash Wednesday, we go to Mass and we have a cross in our front head.
Yeah, they made the priest made a cross. Same in Peru.
The same.
Yeah, the same
The
there
forehead.
too.
Yeah, so that's different. And then for 40 days, you're supposed to be fasting every Friday, just like
Lent.
you.
Yeah,
Like, and
exactly.
we are supposed to give up something that it could be a small addiction. It could be something that we really like, and we want to just sacrifice it for Jesus for 40 days. So that's what we usually do. So for example, if you spend too much time on your phone and you would like to spend more time with God and pray, that would be a nice thing to do for 40 days. And then we have a Palm Sunday, and that's what we do for Palm Sundays. We don't have palm trees in Poland, so that's what we make. We get what we have, and that's what we do.
Yeah, where I'm coming from is Piura, a city in the coast of Peru, so it's very tropical. We have a lot of palm trees. So we did the real palm tree leaves. We went there and they were blessed, and then you put in the front door of your house.
Yes,
Oh, really?
I remember
Yes.
that.
And I
course.
did that here in my house, so
Yes.
we kept that tradition.
Because last Sunday it was Mass,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
So we had
yes.
it, we brought it home and we
Yes.
keep it in a nice place. And
So do you celebrate Easter just Easter Sunday, or is it the whole week, or how does it?
Easter for us, in my opinion, we only celebrate it, from my perspective, right? We celebrate it on Sunday.
On the
But
Sunday?
the week, the Holy Week, starts
Yes.
on Monday, and we do not eat beef or meat or any chicken or nothing like that. Only fish or tuna or eggs or all that stuff that is not related to meat.
Meat, right.
That's what we have the whole week, the Holy Week.
I feel like Holy Week is very special because it prepares you for the Easter Sunday, but it also makes you more peaceful and calm. And it's all about prayers and reflection.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why, for example, at home, what I remember is we were not allowed to listen to music.
No, not at all. On
Or even
Friday,
dance or go
especially.
to parties. The Holy
Not
Week,
even the radio.
we were not allowed. Yeah. Only the time we were like happy, it was Sunday, Easter.
Right.
Yeah.
We actually in Poland we are not supposed to party for 40 days.
Oh, wow.
And then because we celebrate actually in Poland for Easter Sunday and then we have Easter Monday, the day after Easter Sunday, and then we go to the clubs and then we start like a party life.
Right.
You have
right.
a lot of dance to
Celebrating.
do.
Yes, to catch up. Yes, yes.
Different cultures, huh?
Yes.
Each of our
Yes.
cultures
Yes.
is very rich and
Yeah, it's
very
very-
important, unique and special. All our traditions.
And you do go a lot to the church for the whole week. You go confession
we
and
Yes.
you go a lot to the, like we go on Thursday,
Yeah.
we go on Friday because you have the stations of the cross.
Yes, that's what we
Yes,
do.
We do that too. And in Poland, you actually right now, like they take the cross and somebody's carrying it, and they go outside of the church and they go to different stations on the streets.
Oh, beautiful.
It's very and at night, so it is very
Yes.
beautiful.
For example, here could be a little different, but you bring your traditions here. So we probably we're gonna have that on Thursday.
Yeah,
right?
we are.
So we're trying to introduce our traditions to where we are from, to the community too. So probably we're gonna be doing that on Thursday. We are planning on do the 12 dishes. 12 dishes in where I'm from, Cusco.
You have 12 dishes?
Yes, we do have 12
Yeah.
dishes. Yeah, we gather together at home. Each member of the family, or let's say for groups, bring their own dish to share with the family. No meat, no chicken, nothing like that. So it could be desserts, it could be salty foods, it could be whatever you can be. You need to be creative, right? So we sit in the table. I remember in Jesus, the Last Supper with his apostles. That's the way we remember him. Talking about him while we are eating and sharing as a family.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that is very beautiful.
I don't know if they do that.
The 12 dishes, no, it's more from the highlands in Peru, but we have one dish we call malarrabia, and we have another dish made of fish, or we use a small fish that is called toyo. It's like a small shark. So we shredded right before this. I cooked that dish for these beautiful ladies and me and myself. So it's you saute some onions, garlic, bell peppers, and then at the end you saute some tomatoes. You add the tomatoes. Everything is chopped in little squares, and then you put the tuna and a little bit of seasoning, whatever you like for seasoning, and that's the representation of the fish. Tuna here because we have to improvise.
Right.
We don't have
Yes,
fresh
yes.
fish like in my country. And then there is this other dish, malarrabia, is just from the city I am from, and it's based on plantains, cheese, and some aliño, which is the seasoning. It's very characteristic. I never love it, but it's something that reminds me of Easter.
Easter.
Yes.
Is it something you would eat on Easter Sunday?
It would be Friday actually.
Friday.
Yes.
So what you did, when you cooked earlier, it was delicious. We are witnesses.
It was
of it.
fabulous.
Very,
Absolutely
very
fabulous.
good. Yes, we enjoy it. This is the beauty of this group. You know, we gather together as a friends. We talk, we share laughs, we share memories, we share traditions. That's what we want you guys to feel too. That you can share with us your traditions, everything possible that bring you memories from your country, and because each one of those traditions are very important to keep them alive.
Yes, and maybe you will get inspired, and maybe you can, start your own club that you can do something like that. Because everybody wants to be connected, everybody wants to be welcomed. Because we are far away from our families, and sometimes they can feel very lonely. So that's a great way to connect with other people.
It's a great way to get out from the routine too.
Yes.
Sometimes we fall into the routine, but
Especially when you have kids.
exactly. Every day the same thing, but activities like this is so amazing. After this, is like we are completely relaxed.
Yeah,
we are
you
like,
have your own
"Ooh,
family,
I
your
charge
friends."
my battery to continue." what is next?
How about here that is a little bit different or a lot different from our country? Is there anything that shocked you from Easter celebrations around here in the States?
What shocked me was that it's not so spiritual, that it's more about presents. And I think it's beautiful to give each other presents, but I think sometimes it's just overwhelming how much it is. And it's the same with Christmas, the amount of money that's spent on presents and for Christmas and Easter and other holidays, St. Valentine's. It's just, to me, it's just very overwhelming. And I've been here 14 years and it's still, I feel like it's still too much because I didn't grow up like that.
Every single holiday is an excuse here to give a gift, and that's something that we try to keep separated from our family. To each their own. You know, what makes you happy makes you happy, but I'm trying to raise my kids like we don't decorate for every single holiday, or we don't exchange gifts.
Do you guys have egg hunt in Peru?
No. Maybe now, yes.
Yeah.
Because we are adopting every single possible tradition.
Yeah, from the Western
from here.
culture. So
Yes,
yeah, it's true.
yes. Maybe
20
now,
years ago when I
yes.
was living there was
No.
nothing like
We
that.
didn't even hear about anything like that.
No.
What we do instead in Poland, we put food in a basket and like eggs and salt, pepper, butter, and sausage. We take the basket to the church, and the priest comes out and he blesses the food, and then we use that food for Easter breakfast on Sunday. And I think that's a beautiful tradition.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, imagine to have that meal.
It's very meaningful.
Yes, exactly. It was blessed, you know.
Yeah.
That show you that you are thankful for every single thing.
Yeah, and
right?
especially food, right? Like simple things, because the food that we bless is just very simple. And that's what we eat. It's called żurek the next day, and that's the soup with the food that we blessed, and it's just very simple meal. But that actually Easter the żurek is like the thing that reminds me of Easter food, right? It's always food.
It's always
Right, like
the Latin culture too.
food,
So everything revolves around food. It's not like here. I feel like here in America, at least that's what I experienced. It's a big Easter Sunday brunch. So they go out
Yes,
to restaurants.
right,
In Peru,
that's right.
it was more being at home, and
with the
making a
family.
special meal.
Yes.
Yeah, it all changes.
And it's mostly focused on the family too, you know, right?
Yes.
So we have holidays, and it's the excuse to get together as a family. People travel from wherever they are to meet with the family in these important occasions.
Yes.
But I also noticed that we used to have bigger families when I was younger.
Yeah.
So like it was all about meeting and cousins and uncles and aunts and now the
grandmother,
families are
grandfather.
getting smaller and smaller, and you know everything is just not so like warm as it used to be.
Especially for us being here, that's why we adopt families,
Yes.
friends,
Yes.
family.
Yes.
And we try to do
Exactly.
things for the kids and just to keep the ball rolling into traditions.
Yeah,
I'm done, girls.
You done? Oh wow!
Wow,
you came
that
out
was great.
beautiful.
Nice.
And this
I
is
love
my first time making a palma.
Palma.
We call it palma.
Palma.
Yeah.
Mine too. Almost done.
This
I
might be
have
a
to
new
do it.
tradition for now.
Yes,
know,
I
right?
think we should do it every year because look
Yes.
how beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love
Almost
yellow.
done. Almost
Yeah,
done.
but I love that blue.
I have a
It's
touch
so
of
pretty.
yellow here. Yeah,
Ooh,
this
that's
is
right.
baby blue.
Baby blue. Yes, it's so pretty, and it's just so much fun, and it's relaxing and easy. And but next year we have to do it before Palm Sunday, so we can take it to the church with us, and everybody will be like, "What is that?"
Absolutely.
Okay. Nice.
Nice. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it. You can try making it on your own. You know, as Aggie said, grab whatever you have in your garden.
Yes.
You know,
Easy.
go and
Make
buy
it easy.
simple things. It's about being
beautiful.
meaningful and intentional.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hasta
Felices
luego.
Pascuas. Happy Easter.
Wszystkiego najlepszego z okazji Wielkanocy.
Ciao. Cuídense.
Bye bye.